What would you do if a huge wave washed over the world? If you lost everything? Could your life go back to what it was before? In WAVEN, the world is in ruins. The land has been submerged under a monstrous wave called the Great Wave. Those lucky enough to survive have lost everything. The gods who created the world of 12 have disappeared. Nations are rebuilding, and former heroes split into 4 clans have just begun to offer some measure of peace when violent earthquakes rip the earth apart, bringing forth hosts of monsters and other unknown creatures. In all of this, you wash up on an island one day and no one really knows where you came from. You're not any different from the other castaways, but you will make a difference. You'll witness the strangest events the world of 12 has seen since the Great Wave. You'll uncover some unprecedented dangers that are jeopardizing its reconstruction, and it will be up to you to face them. You and Evangeline, a famous adventurer and new leader of the Clan of Order, the largest of the 4 clan of heroes. Under her guidance, you'll go from castaway to adventurer, detective, guardian, or explorer, sailing to all the islands in the world of 12 and shaping its destiny. What I love about WAVEN is exploration. The cosmos is teeming with detail. Each nation has its own colors, traditions, and music. Every nook and cranny of the setting, every animation, every character has been crafted from our team's vision of what life looks like in the cosmos. All of these details make you want to stop and take a look around. And listen too, because WAVEN is all about stories. The game contains countless stories and hundreds of characters. With them, you'll have to worry about absolutely everything. Rescuing shipwrecked sailors, protecting animals, saving vegetables from garlic-hating thieving vampires. You cannot make this one up. One of our priorities in developing WAVEN's story is to offer the players a realistic experience where gameplay and story interact. For example, we looked at what a disaster means for everyone, not just humans, but also non-humans, animals, plants, even the undead, and how they have managed to survive thanks to their own intelligence or through more dubious schemes. We also tried to give each nation its own response to the disaster. There's no perfect solution to a problem like the Great Wave. Each nation has rebuilt in its own way, according to its own traditions, and players will be able to question the wisdom of the decisions taken by each of its leaders. What comes out of it are some very rich stories, which we hope will give you some food for thoughts. But above all, what I think will interest our community most in WAVEN is its mood and atmosphere. Despite the story's theme, the Great Wave, we wanted to create a place that players would want to come back to, have fun in, explore in their own way. So we chose not to focus on the disaster, but rather on what happens afterwards. And that means not telling overly dramatic stories. Because after a disaster, you go on living, and that means laughing, living your best life, meeting great people, entering eating contests. We love food here at Ankama. You'll see lots of food in WAVEN. If this little glimpse into our production caught your interest, follow us on social media. There is more to come. The early access release will be on the 16th of August, so save the date, and there will be even more updates after that. And if you have any ideas on what that new threat hanging over the world of 12 could be sure to let us know. We want to hear all your guesses, even and especially the oddest ones. This is Aurora for the WAVEN team here at Ankama. Bye!